Good morning, Paula here from Paula's Tarot Play. How's everybody doing? Clearing the air. Oh, so good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yay! Brand new day, brand new dawn, brand new start. Everything fresh. Take a deep breath, get that oxygen in, and release the negative, bad energy. Realign all your chakras. All right, so full moon is on par here. She's working her magic, keeping us up and hyper. But it's all for a good cause. It all works out for the greater good, you know. There's a reason for everything. My Wisdom of the House of Night. I like this deck for full moon readings. And the full moon, it affects, people, us, 3-4 days in a row. Like before and after. It's already started. And it'll continue for a few days after, you know, depending on the situation. The full moon is in Cancer today, so Cancer is a sign of water sign. A lot of emotion gonna bubble up here. You might purge and cry all of a sudden for nothing. And you're like, why am I thinking of this and crying? Like, it's pain you're releasing. It's pain you have caused yourself and others that is bubbling up to the surface, and you're just realizing it by realizing where's that crying come from, where's that sorrow, that deep sorrow overwhelming. Okay, you acknowledge it. And why? You can talk to spirit. Why am I crying? Why am I thinking of this? Okay, I gotta cry. I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. You know, stuff from my childhood coming up. Stuff from me being a mother and doing stuff that I regret doing as a mother. And nobody's perfect. We are all learning and teaching each other, you know, and learning from each other, like mother, like daughter, like father, like son, you know. And once you acknowledge the pain, you have a cry, and then you wipe your tears, and you've acknowledged where that pain comes from, because you say, okay, why am I crying? Why is this sorrow? Why am I feeling this? Woo! And then you have the answer right away. And it's needing to forgive yourself for stuff that you regret. But you understand now why you did it. Okay, you did it. You wouldn't have done it any other way, because it was meant to do. It was meant to be. That's your journey. That's your kid's journey. So you need to forgive yourself, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And we can go and correct the damage we've done, obviously, by not giving up hope and faith. Okay, that's There's a greater purpose for everything in life. Okay, Spirit, let's start. Card number 24, lust. Yeah, look at that. She's kissing the neck there. Beautiful. Well, lust. I think we all know what that is. Feeling a strong, strong attraction to mate. The chemistry you feel between each other. And then you got lust for life. So getting that feeling again, to be lustful for something, right? Is passion. Being passionate about something. So the heart of the matter is maybe getting that animalistic passion out. The full moon is here. The wolves are coming out. Oh, confidence. This what crosses you. Beautiful. Beautiful lady here. Long blonde tresses. Beautiful smile. She looks a bit bohemian. And has a beautiful horse. And she's standing up tall and relaxed at the same time, confident in herself, right? Being connected to animals, to spirit, to nature. Once you feel connected to earth, you will be confident in yourself, in your true self. Another beautiful horse. Movement. It's time to move. It's time to take that walk across the bridge. The run across the fields. Movement is about action. Taking charge. Beautiful horse is about confidence, taking charge. There's a lot of grays here, okay? Black, gray, and white. This states that nothing is quite what it seems to be. It never is. I never see black and white. Yes or no answer. I've always had maybes. I could go both ways. Yeah, I've always been like that. I don't know why. It's just the way I am. So we're talking about grays here, is that you need to know nothing certain in life. Nothing is black and white. Never is. You're not looking closely enough, or you're focused on one thing too much. Card number 13 here equals a 4 is summoning, to summon, all right? This is, she's focusing on something and only that one thing to manifest it. So once you set your mind to something, there's nothing that can stop you. With the confidence, the action, and the passion for life, right? Fragment is the next card. I have been healing all my pieces and putting them back together. I've been fragmented, okay? My heart was disconnected from my intellect. My intellect was disconnected from my spirit. And all three were disconnected somehow from my physical body, okay? I know this because I did not trust myself anymore. I did not trust my sound judgment. I did not trust my intuition, my gut feeling. How did I get there? I'm not sure. Okay. Like I know some parts though. But that's not why I'm here. I have learned and I have healed and I have had help from God and from my spirit guides and from my Father, which is in spirit world. Okay, little story here. One of my good friends, his son, I met his girlfriend, okay, and my dad came to me in a dream. This was last year, and he didn't speak. He was dressed in, like in 1966, maybe the year I was born, okay? He had, or maybe the 70s, he had these long sideburns with the nice slick hair, black slick hair at the back, you know? And he was wearing a brown suit with a tie, okay? So it was an occasion. He didn't, he was a construction, like he drove gravel trucks. So he wasn't dressed up ever, unless it was an occasion. So he's in my dream. He's just standing to the side a little bit, and then the girlfriend, my friend's son's girlfriend, is in my dream, and she's dressed elegantly, and she's like 20, okay, or 30. She's like, let's say she's 25 in the dream. She's 25 today, Leo, whatever. And my dad's like in the dream, he's like, I'd say about 45, 52, maybe even close to my age right now, 54, okay? And he's standing this way and she's standing just to the side of him in front, but they're not looking at each other. They're kind of looking off, but they're both looking at me in my dream, and they're just presented to me like this. And these two have never met, okay? He's gone, and the girlfriend, well, I saw her just that weekend, and we had a conversation, and I said, my dad, I had this strange dream, and I told her about the dream, and she told me she was coming to help me, and that she was receiving messages from spirit world, and she had gone through all this process earlier, maybe not the same process, but healing, okay, like 10 years prior, in her 20s, 20, maybe she's 30, okay. And anyways, she's very spiritually connected, and she sees spirits, and she can see spirits hanging around everybody else. And we didn't go into too much details about this, but she did have a message for me, and she told me that she told me a lot of stuff, but the principal thing, she told me is that there was somebody from the spirit world from way, way back, okay? Egyptian royalty, and they were coming through to her, and they were asking her to share her healing energy with me while she was talking to me at that moment in time, okay? We're having this discussion, and she says, just take a deep breath. Are you ready for this? And she said, they're asking me to do you a favor and to help you heal all your parts here so they can reemerge together. And she explained to me how there's like a bus. Your vehicle, your body is the bus, and there's 4 drivers. Everybody wants to drive, but there's only one wheel. The mind wants to drive. The intellect wants to take decisions. The heart wants to drive. Okay, he wants to take decisions with love. So there's the mind, the body, the intellect, and the spirit, the soul. I think those are 4. Anyways, there's 4. And mine, because I was fragmented. I was only having one guy lead, drive the bus, and the rest of them couldn't touch the wheel, okay? They couldn't drive, so I was only intellectually living, okay? I couldn't feel my heart. I couldn't feel love. I was disconnected, okay? And my heart and my intellect were merging together by this time when I met her, but she helped me heal, and I'm still healing. I'm still working on this, and it's a progress until I die, okay? There's no ending to this healing, okay? So, yeah, I just want to tell you this, and so many of us don't realize, because I didn't realize. I knew there was something wrong with me, but I didn't know what it was, and I knew it wasn't medical, okay? So anyways, I started praying, and I prayed for help. I prayed, okay, send me somebody that can help me to explain to me what's going on with me. And they sent me, her name is Bridget, okay, and she helped me a lot just in those few conversations. Cancer moon. Waterworks, all right? Ah, God. So, yes, thank you, God. I'm going to go with the next card, okay? Let's move on here. The High Priestess of Earth. Excuse me. I gotta get my legs out. Ooh. Ah, all right. So, a good cry is good, I can laugh right after it. It feels good. You can't stay in your sorrow. You gotta let it out, release it, and then bring yourself up again, your vibes, okay? And one way of doing that is by grounding. And the High Priestess of Earth is all about grounding. I look out the window, I see nature, that is grounding to me, okay? I don't need to put my 2 feet in the bare sand to be grounded. I learned how to ground myself even when I don't have access to the outdoors. Like wintertime is harder, right? So I'll look outside, and that is calming to me. A bird will go through my flight. When I get anxious and I start up a anxiety attack, I just have to look outside. When I get nervous talking to people, okay, I get nervous talking to anybody, unless I know you for a long time and I can talk to you. I trust you. Unless I trust you, okay? I need to trust you. That's a big thing. My trust has been broken too often, and that's what I'm repairing, and it's a full-time job. Okay, so High Priestess of Air speaks of grounding yourself and learning how to ground yourself, and it being this quick to ground yourself. You don't need to wait for an anxiety attack, you know. You need to enjoy nature every moment of the day. Nature is being yourself. Your skin is nature, okay? So if you need grounding, you can give yourself a massage, you know. You can go wash your hands and really cream your hands. That is grounding. Self-care is grounding. And then in the self position, okay? You are beautiful. Beauty is in the self position. Card number 40, which is a 4. You are uniquely beautiful, okay? All of you. You are perfect with all your imperfections. Think of that. Okay, don't be shy. Don't be anxious. We were meant to do this together. All right? Strength. This big oak tree, a big trunk. Wow, it's a beautiful card. Here we go. Look at that beautiful card, eh? Tree trunk. You know, spirit lives in trees. You go and talk to a tree, and you'll get answers. For those of you that don't get this, you know, just turn off the video. But you need to believe in whatever, okay? I believe in this, and it works for me. It's healthy for me. It's healing to me. And then the last card is High Priestess of Air. Wow. You got a lot of feminine coming out here, and strength. Yeah. So, yeah. Look at the two of these. She's in your environment, so she's the High Priestess of Earth. She has all the knowledge of the animals and plants and the ocean and everything. Well, not quite the ocean, but earthly. And then she is High Priestess of Fire, the outcome. That's a lot of passion. All right. So once you worked on healing and grounding, and you find your passion and your confidence and your beauty, your strength, you get this. What do you think you can do with this? You go places, okay? You reach the stars, you reach the heavens and come back again. It's like riding to town and back. Okay, love you guys.